Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayatt. Hi, this is Beth Ayatt. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayatt will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. We have the best price in the area for new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. If not, we'll make it so. Bring in your deal in writing from another dealership, and if we can't match it or beat it, we'll write you a check for $500. Get started shopping. Stop in to Northfield Ford Chrysler, take a test drive, and we'll get you the best price on a new vehicle, guaranteed. Go Raiders! From everybody here at Northfield Ford Chrysler on Highway 3 in Northfield.
And we're live at Ori Jurley Gymnasium here at Alberley High School for girls basketball, and not Big Nine, and not even a section game. This is non-conference and non-section with CRESCENT HOKAH, the Lancers, making a long trip from over by La Crosse to just across the Mississippi from La Crosse, in fact, to make the trip here in the fog and rain to play. Good thing it was above freezing, as they were able to make it to the game here. And we'll get kicking in just a bit. I'm Jay Paul with your play-by-play. We have Jonathan Streckert running my production here, and we thank him for coming in here post-Christmas, and my daughter Farron on cameras as well. As we get set here, it's 0-8 CRESCENT HOKAH against 1-8 Albert Lea. If the Tigers can win this game, and they have a great chance at it, I think, just looking on paper, if they can do it, they'll already have doubled their win output from last year, and we're not even halfway through the schedule. So hopefully they can get that done and keep looking forward. They got some tough games coming up on the immediate schedule, but also some other ones that they can possibly get W's with. And they might even surprise the world and win some of those tougher contests with some of the top teams. But we'll see as they get going here. 16 games left in the schedule, 9 played. These two teams met a year ago. This coming Sunday will be 1 year ago when they played for the first and only time in their histories. And it was CRESCENT HOKAH winning 55-52. That was at the Rochester Lords Holiday Tournament. In fact, this girls varsity Tiger team, the only varsity hockey, wrestling, or basketball team, boys or girls, that are not in a holiday tournament of some sort. As everybody else, the boys hockey team is out in Fergus Falls. They lost yesterday. They're playing again today, and then a game tomorrow. The girls hockey team got a big win in overtime over Mount Westaka, the number 5 team. Albert Lea ranked 11th in girls hockey. Big 3-2 win in overtime last night. And they are underway against Warroad, the number 4 team in the state. They have just a killer tournament. They also have to play number 15 Crookston tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock up in Warroad, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump from Canada up there. 7.5-hour bus ride up to Warroad. But so far, so good for the girls. The Albert Lea boys basketball team is... I've forgotten. I'm looking it up here. I can't remember it all. They're at Dilworth, Glendon, Felton for their holiday tournament. Really only has one game scheduled, and that is tonight at 6:45. So that'll get started before too long. But here it's girls basketball. Albert Lea against Le Crescent. HOKAH will get starting lineups, national anthem, and get underway here. A 5 o'clock start time was scheduled. The JV game just got over, and what a thriller. Albert Lea had a big lead, like 13 points in the second half, and then ended up losing by 2 at the very end of that ball game. And not a last-second shot, but with about 10 seconds left was the winning bucket by Le Crescent HOKAH JV. So a tough loss for the Albert Lea JV girls, but well, hopefully the varsity can bounce back. They do outscore Le Crescent HOKAH by an average of 10 points a game, or 9 points a game, actually, more precisely. So everything looking like they could get a W here if they just perform right. We'll take a break and be back, like I said, with starting lineups and the anthem on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Whoa.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking...
Cozy? Yeah, we like personal interactions. But as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow!
You took the words right out of my mouth.
A couple of minutes away from lineups and the anthem here at Albert Lea High School for girls basketball. Jay Paul with Jonathan Streckert and my daughter Farron on camera. Jonathan running the whole show. Scoreboard and everything. You ready to go, bud?
Yeah, I'm ready for an exciting game tonight.
Yeah, it could be. We just found out that the girls hockey team lost in Warroad. 2-1 was the final two. The number 4 ranked team in the state, Warroad, after beating the number 5 ranked team, Mount West Tonka Southwest Christian, yesterday, 3-2 in overtime. What a tournament up there. Other than those two, 4 and 5, they have the 11th ranked Tigers and the 15th ranked Crookston girls. And Alberta and Crookston play each other tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock up there, and that'll be the wrap-up of that tournament tomorrow. With the improvements they got coming to our city arena down there at the Roy, I'm hoping that we can have tournaments like that. Invite 3 top 10 teams to take on the Tigers over a 3-day holiday tournament. It would be tons of fun to host them instead of having to travel 7.5 hours and then 7.5 hours back. That's just got to be brutal. I don't care if you're a kid or not. That's a long bus ride. But congratulations anyway. They're 1-1. Tough, brutal stretch there for 3 games. And comported themselves well with a win and a 2-1 loss here today to Warroad. Getting ready to go for lineups and our anthem as the teams are back to the benches. Farron's going to get on the camera and focus in on the starters as they get announced here. And we don't have a microphone on the PA system. That's out for now, so I'll just have to relay to you. You might hear it in the background, but I'll repeat his starters that he gives us. I'm pretty sure it'll be the same for Albert Lee that we've been experiencing. Jalen Boss, Greta Muller, Aaliyah Heineman, Nevaeh Wachholz, and Haley Gedeke. As the music stops. We may do the anthem first, but he's going to do his opening announcements. So the boys hockey team starts here in just a little bit later this hour out in Fergus Falls, and they lost yesterday in the opening game of that holiday tournament. Don't know, did they play Fergus Falls? Yes. Actually, they've already played their game today, and it was a 3-0 win over Breckenridge Wahpeton. So I thought that started at 5:45, but they'll have a game tomorrow against Becker Big Lake at noon tomorrow to wrap up that Fergus Falls Holiday Classic. They lost to Fergus Falls 5-1 yesterday in the opening game. So both boys and girls 1-1 in their holiday tournaments with games tomorrow. So congratulations to them. And the boys basketball game, is that the one I thought started at 5:45? Maybe that's the one. They are playing, 6:45 is start time. So Dilworth, Glendon, Felton is the opponent there. We've got National Anthem first, and then we'll get our starting lineups here on AlbertLeeLive.com. Hopefully you can hear the anthem once it gets going here. Sparsely populated game here with 0-8 against 1-8, as you might imagine. But you can kick back, relax, and watch it at wherever you are. And now, the anthem. Oops, they got an early jump on it, and then it faded away. Here we go. right. We have an elf in the stands across the way. He's got a coat on, but he's got the yellow pants and the green shirt. Focus in on him, Fair. You see him up there? He's got the coat on there, but it's Elf. Cool. All right, here we go. Lineups, Caitlin Ingram is a 5'11 senior forward, starting 4 points a game is her average. Gracie Cody scores 2.5 a game. She's a 5'7 senior. And Savannah Klinsky, who is their second leading scorer, 5.3 points a game, a 5'8 senior. Also starting Evelise Cody, a 5'4 junior, who scores 2 a game. And Charlie Guile, who is a 1 point a game scorer, a 5'7 junior. They don't have anybody over that 6 points a game. Brooklyn Mitchell is off the bench. I'm looking for number 13. She's their high scorer. Maybe she is on the bench. So she comes off the bench to give them their most points. As far as Albert Lee, they are led by Nevaeh Wackles, 15.8 points a game. But Greta Moeller, her dad is the PA announcer. So he gave her an extra good introduction. But Greta is a junior. Aaliyah Heidemann scoring 9.6 a game, a sophomore. Jalen Boss scores 8.2 a game. She's a senior. Haley Gedeke is a junior, scoring 2.5 points a game. And Nevaeh Wackles, a senior, scoring 15.8 per contest early in the season. Both teams with 4 seniors. The Lancers have 5 seniors, 5 juniors. Albert Lee with 5 seniors, 4 juniors, and then a bunch of underclassmen. There's even had 8th graders on the team too, so go deep. They don't play everybody, but they've got many more, looks like more girls than little CRESCENT HOKAH in their road whites and green trim. Albert Lee in the dark blues at home here. Wackles will jump center and they'll go left, right to left here to start with the Tigers. And should be jumping against, I don't have the number. I can't see her. She's sideways to me. But I would think it's Caitlin Ingram, 5'11", yeah, number 1. And the toss, and we're underway. Scoreboards go dark right when it starts. Tigers get the opening tap, and it's Wackles over to Moeller, to Heidemann, and then into the corner for Boss. And they pass it around the... it's actually 18 minutes, by the way, on our... you got that? Okay. Yeah, they have a clock malfunction. As soon as the ball was thrown in the air, the scoreboards went dark. And I think they're waiting for it to regenerate after they turned it back on. So,
like 20 seconds down the clock here, so...
can you reset it to 18? Or I don't know. They probably will start it over, or I don't know. They'll give it to the Tigers at this point. I don't know. We'll see what they set it at. They may start it all over, or they may just give it to the Tigers since they won the tap and they were in their offensive mode there. But a strange turn of events to start the game with. And, yep, they have 17:43. And they'll have 8 Tigers in bounds here coming up, I would imagine. They're still talking to scoreboard operators, making sure they can run the clock correctly. And we're set to go here with an inbounds for the Tigers. Wackles pass it in here to Heidemann. And Aaliyah takes it, gives it to Boss, who drives toward the hoop. Nice bounce pass inside, but it's stolen away. First turnover. Got to try and limit those. That's really what has hurt the Tigers this season, is turning the ball over way too much. As as HOKAH gets into their first offensive set. There's a shot inside the arc, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Wackles. Nevaeh gets it ahead to Heidemann. They find Gedeke down low, swinging around the other way to Moeller on the right wing. Inside it goes to Heidemann, knocked away from her, but she regains it. To the right elbow for Boss, and now the left side of the lane. A sweeping shot up there by Gedeke, misses. Rebounded by the Lancers. Still scoreless here. I don't expect a whole lot of points. Albert Lea averages 42, while the Lancers average 33 a game. There's a shot from just inside the arc. That misses. Rebounded by Heidemann this time. And Aaliyah brings it up. She is the second leading scorer on the team, 9.6 a game. Of course, Nevaeh, homecoming queen, senior, top scorer, had 25s in that win over Winona. She led them in that game. She's got about 15.8 a game. That one goes out of bounds to the Tigers. Last touched by a Lancer. So about a minute 45 in, it's still scoreless. Well, we had a scoreboard malfunction and no points yet. That one is knocked away. Wackles comes up with it, and she's hammered as she takes the shot. She'll get 2 free ones from the line. And the first foul of the game is on Evelise Cody, her first. Team's first. And Nevaeh, a very proficient free throw shooter usually. And takes that left-handed shot. It rolls out. No good. Still scoreless. There it is. It's off the rim. No good. Rebounded. I thought Tigers were going to get that one, but it got away from Gedeke. And the HOKAHs, CRESCENT HOKAH picks it up. They're not the HOKAHs. They're the Lancers. I'm going to call them the HOKAHs a couple of times, I bet. But scoreless here, just over 2 minutes in. As it's stolen away. First turnover by the Lancers. And a three-point shot for Boss, off the rim high, and rebounded by the Lancers. Stolen away, and up and in. Gedeke with the first points for either team, 2-0, Albert Lea. Inside, trying to get it into the big 5'11" girl. She missed the shot, though, and the putback is in by Gracie Cody. Her first 2, and it's 2-2. Took a few minutes, but now we're rolling as Boss has it. Dribbles down the left side of the lane and hands it off to Gedeke. To Wackles. Takes her girl to the free throw line, pivots, and then she got fouled. That'll be a throw in from the side or underneath.
Foul Lancers, number 12.
And that is on Charlie Guile, her first, team's second. 17 fouls, you get the bonus, 1-1 the rest of the way. So no team fouls yet on Albert Lea. There's a shot from the left side that goes off the rim, no good, and rebounded by the Lancers. And they get it up quickly. 2-2. 14:38 to play, first half. From O.J. Jim and Albert Lea, this is Cody. One of 2 Codys out there. That's Klinsky, number 3, who gets fouled. First foul on Albert Lea is going to be on Heidemann, her team's first and her first. Inbounds for the Lancers. In the lane, shot missed. Rebound goes off way out to the side. That's knocked out of bounds, they say, by the Tigers. Fighting for it over there was Haley Gedeke, the junior. But she was the last to touch it. And here's the Lancers driving down the baseline. Kick it back out and around the top of the key to the right wing. Down the other baseline, and that's going to be a blocking foul, I believe, on Moeller, her first, team second. Team fouls are even at 2. Score is even at 2. 14-12 to play in the half. And a first substitution for Albert Lea as Wackles goes out. And in is Haley Wallace, number 13. She's guarding the inbounds pass. And the shot is no good by Ingram, but she was fouled. It's Albert Lea's third team foul. And they're going to call it on Boss. Jalen Boss, first personal foul. That was in the act, so Ingram goes to the line. 4-point a game average. Puts the first one up off the rim, no good. Trying to break the 2-all tie with 14-10 to go, and she does. Rattles that one in, her first point. And the Tigers into the front court. Moeller has it. Heidemann into the corner. That's a Boss three that misses. And rebounded by the Lancers. They bring it up and get to that left side. Now feed it inside to Ingram. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Heidemann. Wackles ready to come right back in here after a quick rest. 3-2, CRESCENT HOKAH. 13:30 to play in the half. Moeller has it, gets it to Gedeke at the top of the key. Now to Wallace. Over to Heidemann. As they have 8 seconds left on the shot clock, and Moeller gets it knocked away from him momentarily and then loses the handle on it and ends up fouling the girl with the ball, which is Gracie Cody. That was Boss. That's her second personal foul and the fourth team foul on Albert Lea. So Wackles comes back in and replaces Moeller. As the Lancers work it inside and then back outside. 3-2 they lead. There's a turnaround jumper. No good. Rebounded by Heidemann for the Tigers. As McKenna Odekirk is ready to come in. The freshman. Next stoppage. As Nevaeh has the ball in that right wing. Gets things rolling here to Boss. Over to Gedeke. Then to Heidemann on the right wing. She dribbles into the lane and is left open. Couldn't make the layup, and it's rebounded by the Lancers, who take it away, though, by Heidemann, and then a jump ball. It's going to go to the Lancers with the possession arrow in their favor. Odekirk comes in. Somebody's got to sit. They got 6 girls. There we go. Boss is heading to the bench. 3-2 Lancers early on here. 12:20 to go. First half. And it's taking a long time as they get some full court pressure going on here for the Tigers. Got to get it across that center court line in 10 seconds. Got to inbounds it. You got 5 seconds to do that. And they were running right up against it. She can, she's telling her, the ref telling her she can go back and forth there on the end line. I don't think she can, because it was not a made basket. It was knocked out of bounds. So she gets it inbounds, and they quickly get across the timeline, but there's a foul called on Heidemann, her second. So now Aaliyah and Jalen Boss have 2 fouls each. 5 team fouls on Albert Lea. 2 away from putting the Lancers in the bonus. As they get it to the free throw line, the shot from the right elbow misses, and Wackles rips down the rebound. And a timeout called by Spencer Dahl, head coach for Albert Lea. 3-2 in favor of CRESCENT HOKAH, the Lancers, as we have 12:06 to play in the first half, and we'll take a 60-second break here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Albert Lea Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lea Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lea area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertLeaLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
So back here as timeout is over, and it's 3-2. Lancers over Tigers. With Wachholz bringing it up, trying to give Albert Lea a lead. They had a 2-0 lead on a bucket by Gedeke and haven't scored since. As now Wachholz on the left wing, maneuvering and going to the free throw line, then backing out. Odekirk, and a nice feed inside for Wachholz on the layup. And Nevaeh gives them that lead, 4-3. A nice feed there on the assist. And now Lancers trailing by 1 and getting it inside Ingram. Too hard off the glass, and Wachholz with a rebound. I was going to say, they have no girl with more than 6 points average, and she's off the bench. We do have a foul here on Albert Lea. It's Odekirk, I believe. Or no, that's going to be Gedeke. It's her first, team's 6th. There's the 13 on the floor for CRESCENT HOKAH. She's their leading scorer with 6 a game. Albert Lea has only 1 win, but they have 3 girls scoring more than that a game. And here's a steal. Odekirk, coast to coast, misses the left-handed layup. Rebounded by the Lancers. Still 4-3 Albert Lea. Into the lane, and a foul again on Gedeke. 2 shots coming this time. She stopped the easy bucket there, but that gives her 2 now. And Haley, Aaliyah, and Jalen all have 2. It's 7, so they're already in the bonus with 10:52 to go in the half. The Lancers will be shooting 1-and-1s the rest of the way. That's a make for Evelise Cody, her first point. Averaging 2 a game, 5'4" junior. So she had 2 anyway on the missed shot. Second one is on the way and also good. 5-4, CRESCENT HOKAH. 10:45 to go. As Wachholz gets it to the left wing to Gedeke, and a foul is called on the Lancers. That'll be their 3rd. They're going to get it on Lexi Kesau. Her first, team's 3rd. So an inbounds for the Tigers. And it's right underneath, though. Odekirk missed the shot, though. Rebounded by Brooklyn Mitchell. They get it up ahead quickly, and a 3-point shot. Looked like she hopped. They didn't call it. She missed the shot anyway, and then they get the rebound, missed that, and rebounded by Wallace for the Tigers with 10:20 to play. Down by 1, the Tigers, 5-4. Odekirk drives into the lane and gets fouled. She got pushed there by and Malia Moldenhauer, her first, team's 4th. Fouls evening up a little bit. Odekirk on the inbounds missed. That was actually blocked away from her and then knocked out of bounds by the Lancers. 10:11 to go in the half, 5-4, CRESCENT HOKAH. I always want a dinner roll when I say CRESCENT HOKAH. I don't know why. It's a Crescent joke, I guess. As Wachholz with possession goes down the left side of the lane, in through everybody there, and they're going to call a foul. That'll be their 5th team foul. They quickly catch up to Albert Lea, and it's the 2nd one on Moldenhauer in a row, 2nd in a row for her. She goes out, and in comes Cammie Esser, 5'1" junior. 5-4, CRESCENT HOKAH. 10 minutes even to go in the half. As the Tigers inbound it, Nodekirk takes it down the baseline, and her pass is out of bounds. Turnover, third one on the Tigers. And Lancers with a chance to widen their 1-point lead. As nice defense there. Wacholz trying to get in. Break it up. She does. Takes it away. Their second turnover. And Nevaeh takes it spinning into the lane, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. And it's Cammie Esser, her first, team's 6th. So from now on, for the next 9:39 of the first half, both teams are shooting 1-1 every foul. Well, until they get to 10 team fouls, and it's 2. And Lefty misses that one. Boy, I thought she was a little better than that. She's 0 for 3 from the free throw line today, Nevaeh. She, along with Jalen Boss, Avery White, and Claire Ladley, the seniors on the squad. And she makes that one. She's up to 3, and it's 5-5 with 9.5 to play. Inside on the free throw line they go. To the right wing. Dribbling in. Taking a shot off balance that misses, and rebounded by Wallace. As Haley has been camping out under there and grabbing those rebounds. Great job. Here's a 3 launched by Nevaeh. She hits. She's up to 6, and the lead is 8-5. Big 3-point lead, biggest of the game for the Tigers. They work it inside. Their leading scorer takes a shot and misses, Brooklyn Mitchell, and then we have a whistle, a jump ball. That'll be a Tiger ball. As Gracie Cody comes in for Evelise Cody. Cody for Cody. Timeout is called. And it's 8-5, Albert Lea, with 8:56 to go. And this is a 60-second break on AlbertLeaLive.com.
By GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
ServiceMaster by Ayat's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. Call ServiceMaster by Ayat today.
The van, the yellow van, call ServiceMaster.
And the Service Master by Ayat. Scoreboard shows 8:56 to play first half. 8-5, Albert Lea leading. And both teams now in the bonus for the rest of the first half. Albert Lea girls hockey team losing in War Road 2-1. Tough loss to the number 4 team in the state. Albert Lea number 11. They beat Mount West Tonka, the number 5 team, last night 3-2 in overtime, but losing 2-1 to War Road. They play Crookston tomorrow at 11 a.m. up there in War Road. And the boys in Fergus Falls got a win on the ice. After losing 5-1 to Fergus Falls yesterday, they beat Breckenridge Wahpeton 3-0 today. Nice shutout win for the boys. And they have a game tomorrow against Becker Big Lake at noon. Stolen away from the Tigers. 4th turnover, and a shot no good, but a travel call. Another turnover on the Lancers. That's their 3rd. Breckenridge Wahpeton, a 4-6-1 team that was beaten by our Albert Lea boys, who now go to, I think they're 4-4, aren't they? I ask like I think you know. No, they are 4-4. So back to 500 for the boys. Boys basketball starting here at 6:45 tonight. Not on AlbertLeaLive.com, but they are on the road. Jump ball situation. That's going to go to the Lancers. 8:10 to play. Still 8-5 Albert Lea. Dilworth Glendon Felton. Where the heck is that? Lancers working it around into the free throw line and then back out on the right wing. A drive to the hoop, and is it offensive, or it is? Offensive foul. Knocked over the Tiger, whoever that was. I did not get the number, but that's going to be number 2 on Guile. And 7th of each. Now, offensive foul, you're not going to get the free throws, but from now on, they are in the bonus as Nevaeh misses a 3, rebounded by the Lancers, and a foul underneath is going to be called. That is the first on Wallace. 8th team foul. So if I punch Dilworth, Minnesota, into my MapQuest thing here, show me where that is. That's way up by Grand Forks area on the North Dakota-Minnesota border. This is where the boys basketball team is for their game. There's a shot for Boss from 3 that misses, rebounded by the Lancers. Still 8-5, Albert Lea. 7.5 to play in the first half here. A 3 is launched and missed. Taken by Cammie Esser. They get the rebound up and in. That's first points for Brooklyn Mitchell, their leading scorer, with 2, averaging 6. And it tightens it up to a 1-point game. Inside to Odekirk. She pumps it out to Gedeke, who dribbles in and makes it 2. Haley's got 4. And Wackles has 6, and that's the 10 for Albert Lea right now, and their 3-point lead back is 10-7. In the lane, shot no good. Get her own rebound up, no good. That's Cody, and rebounded by Albert Lea as Odekirk has it. Gets it to Heidemann. They can open up their biggest lead with a make here. 6:35 to go. And knocked away, and foul called on Gracie Cody, her first. Both teams now at 8 team fouls. For the Lancers, Malia Moldenhauer has 2 fouls off the bench, and Charlie Guile has 2, a starter. And then Aaliyah Heinemann and Jalen Boss and Haley Gedeke, 3 starters for Albert Lea with 2 fouls each. 2 fouls each. Haley at the line. And she sinks that one, gives her 5. And she's going to try and tie Nevaeh for leading scorer in the game with 6 if she makes this one. And it rolls off no good. Rebounded by the Lancers. But now a 4-point lead for Albert Lea, their biggest of the game. We're down to 6.5 to play in the half. Let your friends know about AlbertLeaLive.com. As there's a 3, left-handed shot and misses, and Heidemann gets the rebound, and she's off and running. Sets up the offense to Gedeke. To Wackles. Down the right side of the lane and fouled. I believe that's going to be Ingram. And it's her first. They have 7 different girls with fouls. Their 9th team foul, so any more fouls here in the next 6:04, and Albert Lea will be shooting 2 each time they're fouled. As Nevaeh ties the shoes. The aqua colored shoes. Leading scorer with 6. That falls in for her. And now leading scorer with 7. And a 5-point lead. Again, a win, and it doubles their win output from last year, all of last year. And they're only 10 games in. Makes both. She's got 8, and the lead is 6. 13-7, and a jump ball. That's going to go to Albert Lea by the possession arrow.
Jump ball. Possession goes to your Albert Lea.
5:53 to play in a half. Now they're going to try and open up an 8-point lead, or 9 with a made 3, or a 3-point play of some sort. Nevaeh Right side. Stops the dribble, gets it over to Heidemann. She's alone on the left side, takes a shot up and off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Lancers. Stays 13-7, 5.5 to play in the first half. Shot from the left elbow's up and in for Evelise Cody, who has 4 points. 13-9. Tigers in control most of the way here. They had the first bucket, fell behind a little bit, but then once they got the lead back, they have held it and it increased it. Although that's going to be an offensive foul away from the ball on Nevaeh. Her first. Both teams now, from now on, and in the last 5 minutes of this half, will be shooting 2 each time they're fouled. As the Lancers working around on the right side, get it into Ingram, back outside for Esser. She passes it, they quick passing. Esser has it back already. Then over to Klinsky. She still has it, stops her dribble, gets it into Cody with 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Up and in on a 3 from the corner. Had to get rid of it, and it worked out for Gracie Cody. She's got 5 to lead her team and makes it a 1-point game. 13-12 Tigers. The lead in the ball. 4:20 to play. Wallace almost lost the handle on it, but was able to regain it. And they got Wacholz right down the lane, up and in. She has 10. Makes it a 3-point game again. Averaging 15.8. She's already at 10 with 4 minutes to go in the half. Ingram shot up, no good. And the ball is fought for, and Nevaeh comes down with it. Under 4 minutes to play in the half. Wacholz coast to coast and misses the layup, and rebounded by the Lancers. She was looking for the foul, didn't get it. And a stop and pop that goes up high, bounces out, no good. Rebounded by Wallace, who gets knocked down, and a timeout is called by Spencer Dahl of the Tigers, and they'll take a 60-second break. There's 3:36 to go here in the first half. Albert Lea up 15-12, and they'll have the ball when we resume on AlbertLeaLive.com.
By GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Back here at OJ Gym, and 15-12 lead for Albert Lea over La Crescent HOKAH. The Lancers don't go away, though. They keep coming back and getting within a point or so. But Albert Lea's held the lead for a while. They've had as big as a 6-point lead. But both teams committing a lot of fouls. Not so many turnovers, though. 4 turnovers for the Tigers and 3 for the Lancers. Well below Albert Lea's season average. But these teams both mired in the bottom of the standings. 1-8 Albert Lea, 0-8 La Crescent HOKAH. So good chance for the Tigers to get a win here, as they do look like the better team overall so far, but plenty of time to go. There's a shot and one coming for Nevaeh. She's starting to heat up. She's got 12. Trying to complete that 3-point play, and the foul on Gracie Cody, her second. 19 fouls total called in this half so far. 10 on them, 9 on us. And it rolls in for Nevaeh. She completes the 3-point play. She's got 13 points. And the lead is back to 6, 18-12. Biggest of the game for the Tigers. 3:20 to play. And looks like girl-to-girl defense here for the Tigers. They get it out to the right wing. Three-point shot misses, but they get the putback and a foul called. Is that Nevaeh? Spencer's arguing that she was standing straight up. Looked like she was, but they're going to get Nevaeh for her second. And to the line again goes Evelise Cody with 4 points already. Her team down 6. Missing off the back of the rim. 10-10 tie in fouls. Second one on the way, and that's in. She ties Gracie Cody. The Cody girls each have 5, leading the way for the Lancers. Still a 5-point lead with the ball for Albert Lea here, and 3 minutes to play in the first half. And turn around for Boss at the right elbow. That rolled out. Boy, that almost got stuck between the rim and the backboard, and somehow worked its way free and then rolled off the front of the rim. 3 for the Lancers is good. I believe that was Evelise Cody, and that is 8 for her. As they work the perimeter, here's a 3-point shot for Albert Lea. Heidemann misses, high off the rim, rebounded by the Lancers. Now they could tie it or take the lead with a 3-point play here with 2:25 to go and a half. Shot from 3 misses. Rebound fought for, and Boss knocked it out. No, they're going to say the Lancers knocked it. I thought Boss might have got the last touch on that one, but Odekirk goes out. And into the game is Haley Gedeke. Nevaeh brings it up, leading by 2. 2:10 to play. Gedeke over to Boss, who takes the 3, and that's in. Jalen gets on the board, her first points, and it's a 3. So a big 5-point lead now, 21-16, as we're down to 1:54 to go in the first half. They work it inside to their leading scorer, Mitchell, and a foul is called. And they're going to get Wallace, I believe. Her second. And at the line is Mitchell. Averaging 6 a game. She's got 2. And that one misses. .151 to play here in the first half. 21-16 as she missed them both. Rebounded by the Tigers. They can open up their biggest lead of the game here with a made basket. Cross court to Wachholz, who ties a long 3. That's bounces off no good. Rebound still loose. We have a pushing foul, though, as Mitchell and Wallace got tangled up down underneath the basket. And they're going to give it to Wallace. The foul, and it'll be her third. To the line for 2 shots, Brooklyn Mitchell. Since we're in the double bonus for both squads, 1:38 to go. That misses. That's 3 in a row she's missed from the charity stripe. But again, they don't have a lot of scoring machines on the team. Their leading scorer is Mitchell at the line here with 6. As Wallace comes out. And they make that free throw. Brooklyn has 3. And the lead is 4, 21-17, Albert Lea. As goes into the right elbow, Boss. Back out. 1:20 to play. Wachholz with a long 3, that's no good. Ricochets off of a Tiger player and goes right to the Lancers with 1:10 to play. Turnaround, Cody. They get it in the lane to Mitchell, up and no good on the layup, and Wachholz rips down the rebound. 4-point lead and the ball with under a minute to play in the first half for the Tigers. Bounce pass in, back out to Nevaeh, another 3. She hits. She's up to 16. That's over her average this season. She is leading her team now up to a 7-point lead, biggest of the game. And the jump ball situation stays with the Lancers. Wacholtz will rest for the last 33 seconds of the half as Moeller comes in for her. Gedeke, Boss, Heineman, Moeller, and Odekirk out there for the last seconds of the first half. 3-point shot is good for Savannah Klinsky, her first points of the game. And it's 24-20 Albert with 18 seconds left and counting as Gedeke goes into the lane, puts up a floater. That's no good. Rebound comes down and is knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to the Lancers with 10.4 seconds to play. 24-20. Albert Lea just a tad over their average halftime score. Well, they average 42 a game, so they're at 24 right now here as the half approaches. And they run out of time trying to work it inside to Mitchell. And it's 24-20, Albert Lea here at halftime. Take a break, be back, tell you who's got what, and all kinds of other stuff coming up here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Planning for retirement can seem overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions in Faribault develop Financial GPS, a goals-based planning solution to help you reach your financial aspirations. Working with a financial advisor and having a written plan is proven to provide confidence in retirement goals. The team at CWS guides you in making decisions and works with you to prepare a written plan. Visit CWSFBO.com to start your journey to retiring with confidence. CWS, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie. I recently had cataract surgery. My vision has never been better, and I wake up in the morning and see. Dr. Miller fixed one eye, and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage. This is Beth with Service Master by Hyatt. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Hyatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped or your bathroom outdated? Maybe your basement is just wasted space. With the holidays around the corner, imagine hosting in a home you're truly comfortable in and proud of. Let's get your home ready for the holidays. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Community Resource Bank is a pillar in the local community, providing banking, lending, and investment services. With decades of trusted experience, our team is committed to your financial needs. Stop by one of our 2 Northfield locations. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson.
Witt Brothers has dealt with every kind of extended warranty company. With a quick call, they'll know exactly what it'll take to get your repairs covered. So let Witt Brothers make actually using that warranty as easy as possible. Head to Witt Brothers, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861.
Located in downtown Northfield, Champion Sports has a great selection of Raiders, St. Olaf, and Carlton merchandise. Champion Sports has everything you need for the hockey season, plus skate sharpening. You'll always be ready to hit the ice. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Experience Northfield by candlelight. Thursday, December 12th is Winter Walk in downtown Northfield. Come downtown at 4:30 and watch the horse wagons hitch up in the Family Fair parking lot. Bridge Square magically lights up at 5 p.m. There's music on stage, carolers, and characters along the street. Wagon rides, hot cocoa, Candyland, real live reindeer, train rides, the Grinch, Frosty, Rudolph, and Santa. It's all topped off with fireworks at 8:45 from Ames Park. Come and celebrate Winter Walk on Thursday, December 12th. Visit northfieldchamber.com for more information.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
Back here at halftime, 24-20, Albert Lea over La Crescent HOKAH girls basketball, and got some replays here we can throw at you, some three-point shots and some drives. I know 5 threes were made in the game, 3 for the Tigers in that first half, 2 of them from Nevaeh Wachholz, who you're going to see on her shots here. And Jalen Boss also, her only points came on a 3-point shot. Evelise Cody and Gracie Cody each made a 3 for the Lancers as well, as those continue. With the leading scorer, Nevaeh Wachholz, 16 first half points to lead her team. She's over her game average and ready for more. She's really come to play, locked in. Just kind of like last time we had her on with that Winona game. She scored 25 to lead the way for the Tigers. She has 16. Only 3 Tiger girls scored in that first half. Wachholz was 16, 5 for Haley Gedeke, and 3 for Jalen Boss. The Lancers led by Evelise Cody with 8, well over her 2-point average per game. You have 5 out of Gracie Cody, and 3 from Brooklyn Mitchell, 3 from Savannah Klinsky, and 1 from Caitlin Ingram. As they're well above, they only score 33 a game. They're on the pace to score 40, the Lancers are. Albert Lea scores 42 a game, and they're on pace for 48 so far. But a whole second half yet to go. Turnovers were minimal. 4 on the Tigers, 3 against the La Crescent HOKAH Lancers. It was the fouls that were taken about. They had both over 10 fouls, team fouls. Got into the double bonus there in that first half. So far, so good for all Albert Lea teams today, except for the girls hockey team who lost 2-1 to War Road, but that's almost a win right there. You got the number 4 team in the state, and you take them down to the end, 2-1 on the final on that game after winning their opening round game up in War Road last night. That was a late game, 8 o'clock start. They got a overtime win over Mound West Tonka. And then losing to War Road, they'll play at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning against Crookston, the number 15 team in the state. The boys losing to Fergus Falls 5-1 yesterday in Fergus Falls at their holiday hockey tournament. And then beating the team they played today, shutting them out 3-0. They have another game tomorrow at noon. Boys basketball just getting underway about 6:45 tonight. And in the girls game here, wrestlers too were in action. Forgot where they were. They've been busy lately too. Let's get the schedule here and see what the wrestlers are up to. Today they were at Champlin Park. Boys and girls. And lots of teams. I mean, we're talking, it's got to be 40 teams for the girls tournament at Champlin Park. Started at 9 this morning. I don't have any results on that. Well, I don't actually have the boys. It was just a girls varsity wrestling tournament at Champlin Park starting this morning. So we'll try and see what happened there. But I know the boys have been busy too, the wrestling team, but they are done for the weekend. So get some rest as they're having a good start again to their season as per usual. Well, we got 2 minutes till tip-off for the second half. We'll take the break and be back with all the action right here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
You are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. See how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
We know that there is more to a home than the building. That's why Schmidt Homes is the only call you'll ever have to make. When you're ready to start building your home, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Get started building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. NorthfieldRetirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield.
What is your dream?
Back here for the second half as the teams take the court. (24-20) Albert Lea, led by 16 from their high scorer Nevaeh Wachholz, already over her season average with a full 18 minutes to play yet. Boss, Heidemann, Moeller, along with Gedeke and Wachholz to start again here for the Tigers, going left to right in the second half. Ooh, almost a travel on Boss, but she's able to get away with that and get it to Moeller, who kicks it out to Heidemann for three. No good. Rebounded by the Lancers, Gracie Cody. Just a 4-point lead. They've led by as many as 7, the Tigers, in that first half. There's a missed three, but they get the putback. That misses. Wachholz had the rebound, but got knocked away from her. As the Lancers keep possession and take a shot, miss again. Loose ball picked up by Boss and into the front court. Wachholz double teamed out there on the wing. Not a bad concept, but she gets it out to Boss for a three. Jalen's 2 for 2 from three-point land. She's up to 6. And the lead is 7, tied for the biggest of the game for the Tigers. Just underway second half. Klinsky, number 3, has it for the Lancers, and she gets it to Cody, who drives, misses. Putback is knocked to the baseline, but Wachholz stepped on the line, and it's going to be out of bounds for the Lancers, trailing by 7, 16:34 to play. Inbounds to Cody. Evelise gets it inside to Gracie Cody, and now they work it back around. Savannah Klinsky. That's knocked away by the Tiger D with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to have to hurry. 2 seconds. They keep getting it blocked, and that's a turnover. 4th of the game. Both teams with 4 turnovers. And I'm impressed with Albert Lee's lack of turnovers on offense. They usually are way up there, and that's kind of what hurts them in a lot of their games. But they've really watched it here. They must have worked on it. Only 4 turnovers so far. As they work that right side, and they're down to 8 seconds themselves on the shot clock, and Moeller gets it away to Boss, who takes a shot and missed everything. It hit the net, but it's going to be a turnover. Shot clock violation. 5 turnovers on Albert Lea. 15 and a half to play. 27-20 Albert Lea. There was a game, the Tigers' worst game, I think it was Winona. They scored 18 points. I can look it up. Might not have been. As they take it away to the Tigers. And now on the left wing, a jump ball situation, and it's to the Lancers on the possession. And they scored 18 against Red Wing in that loss here on December 6th. 67-18 was the final on that one. And I thought that was pretty bad, but CRESCENT HOKAH has a game where they scored 5 this year. That's tough to do, even if you're not trying. Shot is missed. They do get the rebound, and then there's a jump ball. It's going to go to the Tigers. Yeah, they scored 5 against Caledonia in a loss that was 73-5 was the final. Caledonia beating CRESCENT HOKAH in CRESCENT. Ooh, on your home floor. Both teams getting wiped out like that. Their worst performances, but they're far from that here tonight as Wachholz gets fouled going to the hoop. Might have been Gracie Cody. Oh, I think they're calling it on Ingram, number 1. They are. It's her second. First foul of the second half on either squad, but in the act of shooting for Nevaeh, so she'll get 2. 16 first half points and add another one. She's on fire here today. It gives her team their biggest lead at 8. And that one misses off the back of the rim. So 28-20. Tigers. 14-20 to play. They work it inside off the glass. No good by Ingram. Ripped down by Wachholz. She'll bring it up. Homecoming Queen gets it off to Boss on the left side. And they work it into the left elbow to Gedeke. Now Boss ends up with it. Gets it to Moeller. To Heidemann on the right wing. There's a shot from three-point land for Nevaeh that misses. Rebounded by the Lancers. Under 14 to play. 8-point Tiger lead. That one thrown away, but not quite thrown away. They retain possession, go in and make the basket, and one coming as Savannah Klinsky with the bucket. That counts and makes it 28-22. She'll try and complete the three-point play as that foul on Albert Lea, their first of the half, is on Boss, her third personal. She will sit, and Odekirk comes in. And from the line, it's Klinsky. She averages 5.3. She's at 5 right now in the game. Their second leading scorer. Puts it up and off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Wachholz. Boy, she's got a lot of rebounds, too. A lot of points, a lot of rebounds. Still a 6-point advantage here for Albert Lea. As Gedeke gets it to Moeller, who missed the shot. The rebound comes down. We have another jump ball situation. That one's going to go to the Lancers. Lots of jump balls. The end of the game is Malia Moldenhauer for the Lancers, replacing Savannah Klinsky. For the Tigers, it's Odekirk, Wachholz, Gedeke, Moeller, and Heidemann on the floor. 13-15 to play. Bounce pass inside. And the shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Nevaeh. She gets the outlet to Heidemann down the near side. Moeller over to Odekirk. She can make a 3. She's done that before, but she drives the lane and puts it in. McKenna's first points. And it's an 8-point lead again. Their biggest, tied for the biggest lead of the game. 12:45 to go. The shot is up, no good, and rebound fought for, and nice. Mitchell got it and put it up and in. Boy, she reached over and tipped that in the air, got the ball, and put it in. She's up to 5, and a timeout is called. And it's a 30-second break here. 12:34 to play, 30-24 Albert Lea on albertlealive.com.
By GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Hoping it doesn't end up like the JV game where Albert Lea had a sizable lead and then lost at the end to the CRESCENT HOKAH's JV. But they've got a 6-point lead now. 12:34 to play, and the ball. Led by as many as 8 a couple of different times. Wachholz brings it up. Hits Odekirk on the right wing. Gets it to Moeller. And that's knocked away, and we had a foul. It'll be the second team foul on the Lancers. And it's on Evelise Cody, her second. Inbounds for the Tigers, trying to go up 8 again, or 9 with a made 3. Wachholz into the lane, puts it up and in. 19 for Nevaeh. And it's an 8-point lead again. 32-24. 12:05 to play. As the Lancers bring it down to the baseline, the shot no good, but a blocking foul on Moeller. That'll be her second. Team's second. Oh, they're going to call it on. I thought it was, she was looking right at Greta Moeller, but they're going to get that for the third foul on Nevaeh Wachholz, and she'll rest with Wallace coming in for her, number 13. And at the line is Gracie Cody, 5 points scored in that first half. Misses the free throw, and they get the rebound, put it back up, and blocked and taken away. That's a turnover, 5 on the Lancers. She did make that one free throw. So she did Cody. So that's taken away by the Lancers. 6th turnover on Albert Lea. 11:35 to go. 32-25. 7-point lead and a foul. It's going to be on Heidemann, her third. Boy, foul trouble starting here for Albert Lea with both Nevaeh Wachholz and Heidemann, 2 starters, and Jalen Boss also with 3. So 3 starters for Albert Lea with 3 personal fouls. It's 3 team fouls on Albert Lea to 2 for the Lancers. Long time to get it in. That must have been close to the limit there. A turnaround for nice shot by Mitchell. She has 7. And it's 32-27, taken away by sloppy offense there for the Tigers. Just losing it at the top of the key off of a knee or something. And on the other side, it's an offensive foul. And that is Mitchell, her first. She is off the bench with 7 points. Trailing only Cody on the team in scoring this game. So Heidemann goes out and Gedeke goes out. We have Wachholz back in. Moeller's out there with Wallace, Odekirk, and number 0 in for the first time, Gwyneth Brand, sophomore for the Tigers. 11 minutes to play. 5-point lead and a jump ball again. It's going to be Tiger ball. It's going to be the 5th or 6th one this half. There's only 7 minutes in. Nevaeh will inbound, try and get that 5-point lead up again. I like it better when it's 8 or more. And a foul is called on Evelise Cody, her third. Third team foul on the Lancers, and that'll be an inbounds play. And Cody goes out. Cammie Esser replaces her. Inbounds for the Tigers, up 5 with 10:50 to play. They've had the lead for most of the game, but that one's stolen away. Their 8th turnover, coast to coast. Malaya Moldenhauer with a layup and her first points of the game. Cuts the lead to 3. Got to be careful with the ball here, Tigers. As Moeller has it, inside to Wachholz. And back to Moeller. Cross court for Brand. And that goes off of the referee's foot, but it was actually off of a Tiger player first. And into the game for Albert Lea, Ellery Shuey, the freshman. And Wallace, I think, back in. And Odekirk and Moeller will sit. 32-29, a three-point play could tie it for the Lancers, but we have a foul called. If it's on, it's going to be on the Lancers. It's going to be Charlie Guile, her 3rd, and give Albert Lea the ball with a 5th team foul on LaCrescent HOKAH. More substitutions as in comes Lexi Kesau, replacing Charlie Guile. So 2 players for the Lancers have 3 fouls and 3 starters for Albert Lea with 3 fouls. And Wachholz is one of them. That would hurt if she got fouled out, but 10 minutes to go. As Brand has it out top. Gets it to Nevaeh, drives down the lane, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. As that foul call on Esser, her 2nd. 6th team foul on the Lancers. So from now on, it'll be 1-and-1s for at least for Albert Lea. We still have 9:54 to go. Only 3 team fouls on Albert Lea so far this second half. And that was up and in, her 20th point of the game. Gives her team the 4-point lead again. Try for 5 is no good. She gets her own rebound, though, and then she loses it. 9th turnover on the Tigers. And underneath, they kick it out. And try and work it back into the lane to Mitchell, up and in. She's got a good touch there in the lane. She's up to 9 points now. Well above her 6-point-a-game average. Tops on the team. 33-31. 2-point Tiger lead. As Shuey has it, number 21. There's a 3-point shot. Good for Wachholz. She's up to 23 now. Her 3rd 3 of the game. And gives her team the 5-point lead again. That's off the leg of the LaCrescent HOKAH girl, and a turnover back to Albert Lea. Their 6th turnover. As Gedeke and Heidemann come back in for Wallace and Brand. 9:05 to play. 36-31, Albert Lea. Trying to double up on their wins from last year. They had 1 all of last year. And that bounce pass goes through everybody and out of bounds. Another turnover. No, it's a foul. Sorry, missed that. So Lexi Kesau gets her 2nd foul. And it's a 1-and-1 for Gedeke. 2 comes back in. Gracie Cody replacing Kesau. Yeah, that's good. And Gedeke had the first points of the game, and she now has 6 overall. Her average is 2.5 a game, so she's doing well. And sitting, Shuey. That one comes off no good. Rebounded by Mitchell. And a 6-point advantage for the Tigers now with 8:48 to go. In the lane it goes, and another jump ball, and that one's going to go to the Lancers. Should have been keeping track. I think we might set a record here for second half jump balls. We still have 8:45 to go. We got to be close. It's been about 6 or 7. And a long time inbounding, and they finally get it in before the 5-second penalty. And now into the lane, Mitchell. She's good from there. Puts that one no good, though. And then Heinemann's last to touch it as he goes out of bounds. Still Lancer ball. 8:35 to play with a 6-point Albert Lea lead. They led 24-20 at halftime. So far in the second half, it's 13-11 Albert Lea. Into Mitchell. Turnaround up and good off glass. 11 for Brooklyn, leading her team in scoring. Speaking of leading in scoring, Wachholz with the ball. 23 points, matches her uniform number. And they get it out. It's going to be an over and back. And careless with the ball, and that's the 10th turnover. They had 4 in the first half, already 6 here halfway through the second half. 10 minutes in. A little over half. But got to guard the ball better than that. And you only have a 4-point lead, so got to be more careful. As the Lancers bounce pass to the left elbow and then into the 3-point area. Back out top. Klinsky, she gives it up. Mitchell's doing all the shooting, and right at the shot clock buzzer, it hits the backboard, but they're going to say it was a violation. So that is the 7th turnover on the Lancers, and Tigers keep their 4-point lead and get the ball here. They've only committed 3 fouls, and they're in the bonus already here in the second half, are the Tiger girls. Moeller through that one is picked off. Nice anticipation by Klinsky. 11 Tiger turnovers. And a 3-point shot. No good. It almost got stuck between the rim and the glass. Goes out of bounds. Still Lancer ball. Well, they can cut it to 2 or 1 when they made 3. .7:28 to play. Inbounds to Mitchell. She gets it to Esser. Then over to Moldenhauer. Bounce pass to Mitchell, and she feeds into the lane. Moldenhauer, who lost the ball. A turnover on the Lancers. Tigers got to increase that 4-point lead, and it's going to be a 3-pointer for Nevaeh that misses. Rebounded by the Lancers. 7 minutes to go. Up 4 are the Tigers. And all the way in. Nice job for Klinsky, who has 7, and a timeout is called. 60-second timeout with 6:55 to go in the ball game, and Albert Lea only up 2, and they'll have the ball when we come back at albertlealive.com.
Ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage. This is Beth with Service Master by IAT. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by IAT today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Albert Lea with the ball here, leading by just 2, 37-35. They've had as much as an 8-point lead several different times tonight. Led by Nevaeh Wachholz, 23 points. And many, many rebounds, too. She's had a whale of a ball game. But increase in turnovers on the Tigers have let the Lancers back into this thing. And that Mitchell girl can shoot from the lane. She's up to 11 now, leading their team in scoring. Mostly on those little turnaround jumpers in the lane. She's 5'11", so she has an advantage on most of the Tiger girls. As they work it around, Gedeke to Boss. Into Wachholz in the lane and misses the shot. Moeller fighting for the rebound, gets it to Heidemann. Back inside the Boss. That's knocked away by the Lancers, so Tiger ball. Shot clock at 16. 2-point lead. They need a bucket here, the Tigers. Got to keep them an arm's length away if they can. And by that I mean 8 points, if you can do it. But a 3 here would help and give them a handful of point lead. But it's not going to be. It's going to be a drive to the hoop and a miss by Nevaeh. She's fouled. As the Lancers bench does not like that, thinking she was set. Cammie Esser, 3rd foul. And in the bonus for Wachholz, he's got to watch it. He'll get a T. Ref will go over and talk to him. Pleads his case, but it's not going to help. As Wachholz makes the free throw, gives her 24, and gives her team, more importantly, a 3-point advantage. 6:19 to play. And Nevaeh adds another one, 25. 39-35, Albert Lea. They average 42, so they're almost at that point. CRESCENT HOKAH already over their average per game of 33, so they're playing well. Albert Lea just staying ahead of them by a little bit. That's kind of how the JV game went, and the JV Tigers lost at the end by 2 as the missed shot and rebound by the Lancers. Nice passing inside. That's a travel. Turn it over, number 9 on the Lancers. Klinsky shuffled her feet there without dribbling. You can do that in the pros, but you can't do it here in high school. Heidemann and Wachholz having a conversation with the ref. I don't know what they're discussing. But they bring it up here with 5:45 to go and a 4-point lead. Moeller up top to Wachholz. She drives, bounce pass, misses its mark, but then Heidemann picks it up and puts it in, a 2. Her first 2 of the game, very timely, gives her team a 6-point lead. With 5:20 to play. Well, they can pass the ball, these Lancers, but they are struggling to put points on the board, even though they've had their best output, or more than their average output. And now we have a foul as Heidemann will go to the line. She was fouled by Savannah Klinsky, her first. That's their 9th, so one more, and it'll be 2 shots per foul for the Tigers the rest of the way with 5:12 to go. 3 fresh sets of legs come in, and one of them Wallace, one of them Odekirk, and the other is, I believe that's Shuey, 21. I'll get a better look at her number if she turns herself a little bit. But that's a good shot for Heidemann. She's up to 3. I think it's 21, Shuey. 7-point lead, and now, missed that one. But they get the rebound as Wachholz wins the race to the ball. So they can open up their biggest lead of the game with a made basket here. Into the corner to Heidemann, who scored the last 3 points for the team. Knocked away from her and out of bounds. Tiger ball, 5:01 to play. 42-35. Back way out to Wallace. And then that was number 2. It wasn't not Shuey. It was Haas in the game. And the missed shot there by Heidemann, rebounded by the Lancers. So Bryn in the game for the first time, the sophomore for the Tigers. There's a 3-point shot, misses. Hard off the glass, and the fight for it comes down to a timeout called during that tussle. And a 60-second break on the way. That was CRESCENT HOKAH timeout. With 4:40 to play, it's 42-35 Albert Lea on albertlealive.com.
GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
ServiceMaster by IATS Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. Call ServiceMaster by IAT today.
The man in the yellow van, called Service Master.
Back here with 4:40 to play, a 7-point Alberley lead. 42-35, led by 25 points from Nevaeh Wackles. Recently scored her 1,000th point this season. She's adding to it quickly. It'll be inbounds here for the Lancers. Running out of time. They had to cut down to 1 or 2 points there, but then Alberley, with Heidemann scoring 3 straight, made it back out to 7. They missed the shot. They get the second chance here, and it's knocked out of bounds by Haas, and still Lancer ball. Get it into Cody. Evelise turns and fires one up from the right elbow, misses. And the rebound comes down to Wallace. Tigers on the run here, up 7. They can open up their biggest lead with a made bucket. Haas has it, gets it cross court to Heidemann. Inside to Odekirk, who goes right to the hoop and is fouled. She will go to the line for 2. That's the 10th team foul on the Lancers, and it'll be 2 shots for every foul from here on out for Alberley with 4:04 to go. That one called on Evelise Cody, her 4th. Odekirk, 2 points in the game, averages 3, so if she makes this one, she's right there. And it does. She does. 8-point lead, biggest of the game, tied again for the biggest of the lead for the Tigers here. She can put them up to 9 with the biggest lead, and it's high off the iron and no good, and Mitchell with the rebound. But an 8-point lead with 4 minutes to go. Plenty of time. We've seen them come back time and again. They're going to get Wallace on the foul, and that is her 4th. Yes, that is only the 4th team foul, so they're just going to side out. What are they doing? They're changing their mind and getting around the line. I don't think she was shooting. She was in the lane, and Spencer Dahl is complaining. I don't think... Did you get a replay on that one? We don't have a replay either. I don't think she was shooting, though, but the referees have decided she was. And they give her 2 shots. She misses the first one. Yeah, not worth fighting too much about Spencer, but still, what's right is right, and that was wrong, and she makes the second one. And for Gracie, she has 7. And it's a 7-point lead, 43-36, as Odekirk into the front court. Not her strength, and a timeout called by Spencer Dahl. As we now have 3:46 to play. It's 43-36. Back in a minute here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
The man in the yellow van, called Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man in the yellow van, called Service Master.
Back here at the OJ Gym, Ori Jurley Gymnasium, with his signature right on the floor. That's amazing. He had a big pen, or a big marker. Big name on there. It's over by the visitors' bench. It's upside down to us, but back in play here with 3:46 to go and a 7-point Alberley lead, and they have the ball, and Wackles has a hard time getting it in. Finally does to Gedeke, whose shot is blocked, but a foul called on Klinsky, her second. And it'll be 2 for Gedeke. She's got 6 in the game. 5 in the first half. She only has 1 made free throw here. Missed that one. So 1 point in the second half. Add to it here. We need another point. It'll be an 8-point lead again. 3:43 to go. Looking for their second win of the year and makes it 7 for Haley. Lead is 8. 3:40 to play. We start launching threes. Here's one, and it's off. Oh, it bounced in for Gracie Cody, who's up to 10. And the lead is down to, they stole it away, and here they come. A shot is in, and one coming. And all of a sudden, it's a close game. Down to 4 with a free throw coming. Shot was made by Guile, her first points of the game, and she'll try and complete the 3-point play. The foul was on Gedeke, her 3rd personal. 5th team foul. She'll sit. Wallace sits. Shot underway for the 3-point play, and it's good for Guile, and it's now 44-41 as they full court press again, and it's given Tigers some trouble. They got him for traveling as Moeller turns it over. 13 turnovers on the Tigers. With a made 3 here, it's tied. Wow, 8-point lead disappeared fast. As we have stoppage here, the referee's talking to the scorer's table. They're going to give the ball to the Lancers. Down 3 with 3:22 to go. Tigers wilting under the pressure of the full court press. And Wacholz there to take it away. 10th turnover on the Lancers. Across the timeline and up ahead here to Moeller, who gets tied up, but it's Tiger ball. 3:06 to play. Up 3, we need a bucket here, and it's been a while for Wacholz. She's been at 25 for a while. She gets it into Heidemann, and then Boss has it back to Moeller. Missed the shot, saved from going out of bounds by Heidemann, but to the Lancers, who can tie with a made 3. And there it is on the way, misses. Mitchell last to touch it. It goes out of bounds to the Tigers. 44-41 Albert Lea, 2:45 to play. I'd hate to see him lose it down the stretch here. This full court press has given them trouble. They just have to take their time and hit the open girl. Keep moving. Keep yourself away from everybody. And there's Wacholz with an easy layup. Up and in. 27 for Nevaeh, and the lead's 5 with 2:30 to play. Mitchell passes it inside, and that's a layup for Kinski. He's got 9, Klinsky rather, with 9. And it's 46-43. Odekirk on the left wing. Cross court to Boss. As they can use some time here, and as a foul on Guile, her 4th. And then I'll put Wacholz at the line for 2. As they are in the double bonus. 2:07 to play. As Haas will come in, the next opportunity for the Tigers. 3-point lead. Wacholz tying the shoe here with 2:07 to go. She with 27 points. Over their average score of 42. She puts that one in. 28 for her, a 4-point team lead as Haas comes in for Moeller. And Nevaeh up and off the rim, no good. Mitchell with a rebound. Lead is 4 with 2:04 to go. Into the corner, into the lane, and then back out for a 3 from the top. That rolls off no good. Mitchell right there with a putback. That misses. And a nice rebound for Haas. She brings it all the way up. And gets it to Boss. Back to Bryn. Now it's Odekirk. And a 3 for Boss. No good. Rebounded by the Lancers. Now we're down to 1:35 to go. 4-point Alberley lead. Lancers trying to cut it to 1 with a made 3. Having a hard time with Wacholz knocking it out of her hands all the time. Mitchell from beyond the free throw line misses. They get the rebound, though, and then throw it away. 11th turnover on the Lancers. Gives the Tigers the ball with a 4-point lead and 1:17 to go, and then Spencer Dahl calls timeout for the Tigers. Probably be a 30, I would think, but we'll see when he makes the, 30-second break here. 47-43 Tigers with the ball when we come back with 1:17 to go on Alberley Live.
Service Master by Ayatt's janitorial service, floor care and carpet cleaning, to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Back here at OJ Gym in Alberley. But a good ball game here, 47-43. Tigers lead. The boys basketball team going to start here any minute out in Fergus Falls. Greg Gumbel, renowned sports broadcaster who spent decades on air, died at the age of 78 today. One of the Gumbel brothers. Greg was not the one on today's show, I don't think. Wasn't he the one on the NFL pregame show for a while there back in the 90s and early 2000s? 4-point lead in the ball with 1:05 to go. Wacholz to Odekirk. Yeah, run some clock down here. They have 17 on the shot clock yet. And even if they don't make it, they still have the 4-point lead, a 2-possession game. And just killing some time here, down to 50 in the game, seconds. They throw it away, though. That's not what I wanted, but they get it back. And it's going to be Heidemann who picks it up. Gives it to Wacholz in the lane, and she gets it taken away. And then gets the foul. Nevaeh with 4 now. That's 15 team fouls, or rather 15 turnovers on the Tigers. After having only 4 or 5 in the first half, they have really reverted back to bad form there on the turnovers front, and it's kept the Lancers in the game. 47-43, 35.5 seconds left. And they're going to put a little full court pressure on are the Tigers. And it does cause a little confusion, but they do break the timeline, and they get it down to Mitchell. The shot is up, no good, and a foul underneath. If that's Wacholz, it's her 5th. It is. She's done. That's going to hurt 28 points on the bench, but there's only 25 seconds left. And they got to get her out of the game because she's fouled out. She will come out, and Gedeke comes in for her. What a game. 28 points and numerous rebounds. She played her heart out. Team up 4 now with free throws coming from Mitchell, who's got 11. 25.7 seconds to go. So even if she makes these, you lead by 2. Get the ball, and hopefully you don't turn it over. She missed. It's good news. It keeps it at a 2-possession game. And some more juggling here. We have Moeller in the game with Heidemann, Boss, Haas, and I'm missing one. Oh, Gedeke is in there. That's a missed on the free throw, but it was knocked out of bounds by the Tigers, says the ref. Spencer doesn't like that call, but he's not going to win that argument with 25.4 to go. It's Lancer ball underneath their own bucket, down 4. Those 2 missed free throws were huge. Inbounds to Mitchell, and she loses it. Turnover. Hold on to the ball now. Don't turn it back over. There's going to be a foul with 17.6 to go. They had the fouls. Savannah Klinsky gets her 3rd. And it's going to put Heidemann at the free throw line. And LEA has 3 points in the game, 1 from the line. 17.6 to go. 4-point lead. If she makes these two, that might put it on her age. It'll be a 2-possession game, both threes, but she missed it. So forget about that strategy. It's a 4-point lead. Hoping to get to 5. Not a lot of time left. 17.6. So don't foul if you're a Tiger girl. Oh, that was in then. Came out. And a save for the Lancers. Up ahead, they have a shot at a free layup that misses. And Heidemann gets the rebound. Crucial rebound for LEA Heidemann, the sophomore. She goes right back to the line now. 8.5 seconds to go. It's good hustle by Heidemann to get down there on D and grab that rebound off the miss. 2 more here from the line. She missed the last 2. Let's make these 2 here and make it a 6-point affair. She does hit that one. She's up to 4. She's an average of 9.6, so well below her average. And made them both there. Gets her to 5 and makes the lead 6. 2 threes is what they need. Don't foul, though. And they're going to get No, who is it? Oh, Gedeke on a foul. But they did not have one to give. It's 1-1 here. Most importantly for the Lancers, it stops the clock. That's 4 on Gedeke. But a 6-point lead. So free throws don't help them that much unless they miss one and rebound and put it in. And there's only 5.4 seconds left. But she makes that one, does Klinsky, for 10 points. Doubles her season average. And made them both to cut it to 4. Albert Lee needs to inbound here and keep possession of the ball, get fouled, and it'll be over. The only hope that the Lancers have is to steal the ball and make a shot right away. And even if they do make a 3, they're still down 1. Albert Lee, just do not foul when you're on defense. You don't have to. You can let them shoot and make the basket if you want to. But we'll take a quick break here. And with the exciting 5.4 second conclusion of the game coming up on Albert Lee Live.
ServiceMaster by Iott's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. Call ServiceMaster by Iott today.
The man, the yellow van, call ServiceMaster.
Yeah, you just let them shoot if they get it away from you. Don't reach and foul and make things worse. Stopping the clock. There's only 5.4 seconds left. So if they were to steal the ball, the Lancers, they'd probably use up all that time just getting one shot off. And they're down 4, so even if they make a 3, they're going to lose. And the Tigers look good for win number 2 on the season. Doubling last year's win output. 10 games in. And another horn sounding. Nobody else coming in here, but well, they do have to get a replacement for Klinsky, apparently, as their coach, Cade Murray, discusses things with the official. Mitchell steps in. It's 49-45. Albert Lee by 4. They have the ball, 5.4, and they're not pressing. Well, they're going to. As Heidemann comes down and gets fouled. She makes. I don't think they can win, even if she misses these. They're down 4, so a long 3 would just make it a 1-point game, as long as they don't foul them. And Heidemann can put it away for sure here with some made shots. And she does hit the first side of it. Gives her 6, including 3 crucial free throws down the stretch here. She gives a 5-point lead, and now 6. As she hits her 7th point, 6-point lead, and last shot is no good off the front of the rim. Gave it a try, but Albert Lee wins their 2nd of the year to go to 2-8 with a 51-45 victory. We'll recap it here. We got the ServiceMaster cleanup coming up here, and then we'll get to our final numbers and let you get on your way here on a Friday night post-Christmas on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
So the Service Master by Ayat wrap up here, the cleanup, and Jonathan Strecker's going to play some replays from that second half here while I give you the numbers. But a big win for Albert Lea. They go to 2-8, and La Crescent HOKAH 0-9 on the season. Both teams above their average score, though, with Albert Lea averaging 42. They got 51 and had a 4-point halftime lead and then outscored the Lancers in the second half 27-25 to win by 6, 51-45. But spirited effort by the La Crescent HOKAH girls as they scored 45, which is 12 more than their season average. So they came to play here tonight on a long drive back to the La Crosse area, just Minnesota side of the Mississippi on there. They got 11 from both Klinsky and Mitchell, their two high scorers, both almost, more than doubling their season averages. Grace Cody had 10, 8 for Evelise Cody, 3 for Charlie Gile, and 2 for Caitlin Ingram. As far as Albert Lea, they were led by the queen, Nevaeh Wackles, 28 points, 16 in the first half, and then followed it up with a good 12-point second half before fouling out. She made 3 threes in the game. Also, 7 points each for Haley Gedeke and Aaliyah Heidemann. 2 threes made by Jalen Boss for 6 points. And 3 for McKenna Odekirk on a 3-point play, but that was a made basket and a free throw that she made. And again, Nevaeh Wackles, the only one to foul out of the ball game, but a win, and they go to 2-8, doubling their output of all last year in just 10 games this year. So they've got some winnable games coming up here, too. I think they're on the right track, these girls. Way too many turnovers in that second half, but, boy, they did reduce them in the first half to 4, I think they had, or 5 at the break. Ended up with 15 turnovers, so way too many in that second half. But they created 12 turnovers of their own against the Lancers, which led to some quick points and a 6-point win. That will do it from here. Jonathan Strecker, thank you for producing. Farron, my daughter, thank you for running cameras. And I'm Jay Paul. We'll send you away tonight on your own devices here on Albert Lea Live.